You will remember I made a video before the Edo election that came up during the weekend, this last weekend. And we all saw the outcome of the election where the winner was declared, and Monday Okpebolo of APC was declared as the winner of the election by INEC. I will implore you to go back and watch that video of mine, the one I made. I think it was 2 videos whereby I was admonishing, whereby I was advising and giving my opinion over the conduct of election in Nigeria, the characteristics of INEC. And I did play a video from Professor Samamadi.
In Nigeria as well, election is one of strategy. And the strategy of election in Nigeria is very simple. Bribe INEC, bribe judiciary, commandeer the security, and they are done. The people that destroyed 23 election is INEC and judiciary. The rules were clear. The Electoral Act is not perfect, but it was very clear. I'm surprised that any judge who understands administrative law, which I have taught in the university for years, which I studied under the best in the world, would argue that an internal regulation built on a law, an act, a regulation, directing that you will do X, you can choose to do Y, when there is legitimate expectation and detrimental reliance. INEC was totally wrong.
So it was Professor Samamadi that was giving this lecture, advising just days before the Edo election. But eventually, we saw all what happened during this election, and who was declared winner. I have totally lost hope in all this process of election, process of governance, and all the rest. So, a friend of mine called me yesterday and was asking me, will you not say anything again after this election? Kind of give your opinion. And I said, okay, I don't think I want to give any, because I think I am lost, and I gave up completely about Nigerian electoral system, and Nigerian electoral system, Nigerian people as well, the electorate themselves. So, what is the difference between all the political parties? If APC doesn't do it, it has to be PDP. Labour, you can even excuse Labour Party a little bit, but you will ask yourself, what happened to all the people that lined up in front of Olumide Apata during the campaign and promising they're gonna vote Olumide Apata or Labour Party, and they keep promising that they kept shouting that Edo is not Lagos. So, but eventually now is Edo not Lagos? Edo is not Lagos. So Edo is now more than Lagos. So eventually, we've seen the result. But right here, I want you to listen to Dr. Apoki. Doctor also bear his own mind about this election.
I'm your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I have been listening to the complaints about the Edo State election and the results announced and the winner declared. I was in Edo State prior to this election to address the new phase of Edo town hall meeting. And I told them I was apolitical. In fact, I told them that if all the 3 candidates were not going to speak during the town hall meeting, then none of them should speak. And when I saw the name of one of the candidates on the flyer, I told them I will refund their money to them, that I was no longer coming until they removed the face of that individual. I was in a meeting where I spoke at Mechatronics when Osumbo was declared the winner of his own election, and then his wife and the secretary to the state government were in that hall. And the same things have happened all over Nigeria. You declare results, people will protest. Even the PDP protesting now, they were also making mockery of people when they were in power. So when will Nigerian politics ever change or African politics? It's like we are in the states that people like Leopoldo Nongalesi described in Italy years back. He said, if you have one idiot, that you have an idiot. If you have two idiots, that you have two idiots. But when you have 10,000 idiots, then you have a political party. Who is an idiot according to the Greek political philosophy? There are three types of politicians or people. One is an idiot. The idiot is not necessarily a stupid person or a dullard. The idiot is that person who does not care about the consequences of his behavior. Can just peel banana and throw it out of the can. Can just drink water and throw the empty can. And when an individual is not concerned about the consequences of his actions or her actions politically, that person is an idiot. And when you have 10,000 of such idiots, then you have a political party. Then we'll go to Marco Cipola's principle of stupidity. Marco Cipolla says that normal people, reasonable people, always underestimate the damage that stupid people can do to a society. And he defined a stupid person as that person that will cause damage to society without benefiting anything. I saw complaints here and there, people wanting to buy votes. I saw complaints of people changing 11 to 41. I saw complaints of people one person will sign a result sheet, the whole result sheet, one person with the same handwriting. So we have not reached a level where we can conduct politics with clarity of purpose and with sincerity and integrity. The next level after this is to go to the courts. And I know people who are still owing because of how much they spent in politics. And I know people who alleged how much they paid in dollars to judicial officers. The judicial officer, the person who rigged the election, the policeman, the soldier that or whoever security agent that assisted in rigging the election, they are idiots. They are also stupid people. But normal people always underestimate the damage they can cause. And that's why we are in a damaged society. Now, the next thing is that Nigerians think that politics is Europa League, UEFA League. They don't know it is about the future. It's not like UEFA League, it is about the future. They think it is the Premier League, Manchester United versus Arsenal fans. No, it is the future of your life, the future of your children and your grandchildren that you determine every 4 years according to our constitution. And in the past 60 something years of independence, we have had idiots and stupid people repeatedly electing and fostering stupid and idiotic people on us. That is why we have not progressed. It is not election results that are declared. It is not election victories that are declared by the courts. It is the future of your children and your great grandchildren that is determined by the courts and the electoral process. So, for those who are crying, for those who are celebrating, we are in an idiotic society and we all will feel this pain and reap what we have sown. And normal people in this country must never underestimate the consequences of the stupid people we elect into office, the stupidity of our electoral officers, the stupidity of our judiciary, the stupidity of our security men, and our own stupidity of asking for money to vote, taking wrapper and taking half bag of rice to vote. We are running a system of idiocy and stupidity, and we will face the consequences. Nigeria has a way of catching up with every person. May God help us. I'm Dr. Charles Apoki. God bless you.